Blue Ava. Yeah. And he's like, oh no, I'm not this and that. But every night you go and kiss her good night. Every night you go to the dressing room knowing that she's waiting for you there. And Kosi has no idea. Do you understand? So like that's been shady.
But does Blue Ivy know that Kosi and
yes, Blue Ivy is like the side chick.
Yeah.
And Kosi is like the man. Yes. And she's playing his game. Kanaga won another $1,000. So they have this Friday thing that they do. He had already won once. So even if he doesn't win, which I know he will win, $2,000 in the bag. Right? Because even if Peter Obi becomes the president, it is the legislation. The people in seats, in parliament, they are the ones who are going to agree for a law to be passed.
Wode Maya lost his YouTube account and it was recently hacked. You know, over 1.2 million subscribers.
Bro, listen, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine. Me, my YouTuber, please, by the way, please follow me on YouTube. My name on YouTube is sincerely IJ. Please follow me, like I give it glass.
Yes.
Oh, this is IJOUMA. Yes, IJ is actually the short form of IJOUMA. Like it's still my name because to some people IJOUMA is a mouthful. So IJ, it's whatever IJOUMA, IJ, whatever works for you is fine by me. Yes.
So IJ or IJOUMA.
Whatever works for you is fine by me.
Okay, so guys, today's episode, now we've tried to do a new segment where we'll be talking about everything entertainment review, like all the young influencers, what they're up to and what is happening to the youth today. And you know, when we are talking about the youth, we can't not talk about what's happening on DSTV right now. Big Brother Titans.
Yes.
And she gives you all the G's. Like when she's talking about it, she goes really emotional about it.
Yes, because I have my faves in there. Like Kanaga is my fave. Shout out to Kanaga. I hope that he wins, and I know he will win. So yeah, he's my fave. Yeah, Big Brother has been happening, and from day one, like things have been unfolding, drama, drama, violence, etc. It's been a world of entertainment because that's what they are meant to serve as, entertainment back to back. And yes, this season is, you know, it's between the Nigerians and the South Africans. So yeah, I'm here for it. Like it's giving, as Gen Z you say, it's giving, and we are here for it. So yeah,
listen to you on radio. I realized you were talking about where Ebuka called that guy out on the stage. I think one of the eviction nights. And you were so passionate, like Ebuka need to ask him the question. And
Yemi is a Yoruba demon, first of all.
Why is he a demon?
No, I think he's owning it with his chest. So Yoruba demon in Nigeria is like men who deceive women. They go in with the idea of trying to deceive women, and they are normally fine guys, you know, bulky, fine hunk guys. Yes, and then this is what he intended to do. Now, from his introduction video, he said that he's coming to be in a triangle, and he's living up to his promise, and he's doing exactly that. I don't have a problem if that is your strategy. It's a game. It's all love and war in a game. But then my problem is I don't lie about it, like only with your chest. You are dating
But Yoruba demons, do they always, when they come out, do they own it to their chest like, yo, like I need to?
Some do, and I can respect.
If he does it,
I can respect you if you are a demon and you are owning it with your chest. I can respect. But if you're trying to be a saint, and then at the same time, like you are dangerous because you're trying to be a saint, but in the inside, you are the one killing us. Nah, that one there. So you know he's trying to be smart, playing 2 girls. Yeah. And I like the fact that Ebuka called him out because we, as the viewers watching, we see what's going on. But if you're in the house, you can't see what your other housemate is doing because you can't be at the same place 24/7. Like if you are in the bedroom, you don't know what's happening in the kitchen. So I really like that Ebuka stirred up that pot a little bit because that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be drama. And Ebuka understood the homework. And I think prior to that, people were mention Ebuka on Twitter. Ebuka, you need to call him out, and he did just that. And even after Ebuka called him out, so the whole thing is that you have a relationship with a lady, Kosi, and then you are saying that you are denying that you are not involved in another person, which we all know you are. But then,
so who is the other person? For
Blue Ava. And he's like, oh no, I'm not this and that. But every night you go and kiss her good night. Every night you go to the dressing room knowing that she's waiting for you there. And Kosi has no idea. Do you understand? So like that's being shady.
But does Blue Ivy know that Kosi and
Yes, Blue Ivy is like the side chick.
Yeah.
And Kosi is like the man. Yes. And she's playing his game. Playing Yemi's game. She doesn't care if she's seeing somebody. But then you, Yemi, be like, oh, I'm not seeing anybody. It's just you, Kosi. It's just you, Kosi. But then you are there kissing her good night. Like, what the actual, like, are you allowed to curse here?
Yeah, you can
what
curse.
What the fuck? Like, why would you even do that? And Ebuka called him out on national television. He was shocked. Like, bro, why are you shocked? Like, are you okay? Like, what's wrong with you? And Kosi, after everything, Kosi asked him straight up that is what Ebuka is saying is true, which we all know is true. This guy had the guts, the effrontery, the audacity to lie and say that, oh, it's not true. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, and what did you believe? Are you okay? This girl, you need deliverance. Like, are you mad? Like, ask IJOUMA knows. Are you mad? Are you mad? Yeah. So like that is the work of a Yoruba demon.
But for an Yoruba demon owning with his chest, he needs to deny it, because if he doesn't deny it, if he accepts it, then at the end of the day, person will leave him.
But she's not totally clean. Because she said from the beginning that she has a boyfriend outside the house. Now that I fuck with that because she came out clean and said that, listen, me I have a boyfriend outside. So you are going in informed. But you, Yemi, you are behaving as if like you're acting like a saint. And no, I don't fuck with that. Like, only with your chest, it means that you're a coward. Yeah, if this is what you're doing, it means that you're a fucking coward. And nah, we don't want to do that. But all the same, as much as he's annoying me, I still want him in the house because the drama, you know, Big Brother without the drama is like a waste of my time. So yeah, and then a lot of shapes, Kanaga and Tati too, they are doing their share, and then we are here for it. Like they are I don't know, the lovebirds of the house. So yeah,
so right now, aside what happened last week or last 2 weeks, what is the current buzz happening in Big Brother?
Okay, so right now, yesterday they were supposed to evict some people, but they didn't evict. It was a free eviction. It was a free eviction. Eviction nights, free whatever. Eviction free night. And then so there was no eviction, but so far it's been going on the normal gossips as usual, the normal drama, the normal, ships and all that. Like, yeah, they've been doing their tasks, their presentations, everything that they're supposed to do, they are doing it. Kanaga won another $1,000. So they have this Friday thing that they do. He had already won one. So even if he doesn't win, which I know he will win, $2,000 in the bag. Like, yo, that's my guy. Like, KG is an Igbo boy. And Igbo boys, when we see money, our eyes just be doing us, and he's working hard for the money. Like, he deserves it. And I'm a force. Like, I really, really like Kanaga, and he's giving us premium entertainment from his dancing, and he's somebody who says it as it is. That's why I think that's why I fuck with him, because I'm also like that. Crazy. Yeah, he's a general and all that. So yeah, so that's it, and I'm here for it. Yeah, so basically that's what's been happening. But then because this past weekend has been there about the Nigeria election, so a lot of people's attention are not too much on BB
Nigeria.
Yes, because Charlie, what is happening in Nigeria, I think it's safe now. We can
move into that.
Charlie, what's been happening in the election in Nigeria? It's mad. Now everybody is rooting for Peter Obi. Peter Obi is like the savior. So now there are two strong parties in Nigeria, even though there are other parties. APC, it's just like, and PDP. It's just like in Ghana, NDC and NPP. Yeah. But we are tired of the same, like, people ruling us. It's the same people, but recycling.
My only problem with what's happening is the reason fine, maybe I'll vote for Peter Obi, because I feel like the two other people are like my great-grandfather. They are very old. So
Tinubu, who is representing APC, is super old, but I think for me the main reason why I'm an obedient fan. Peter Obi, like those of us who are obedient. The main reason why I'm obedient is that Peter Obi, we've seen his track record. He has a great, excellent track record. He was a governor of Anambra State, where he comes from, and for 8 years he worked really hard. He made sure that everything went on point. As at the time he was leaving office, he was not owing nobody, no salaries, nothing. Like, he's a God-fearing man. Now, I've always been of a strong view that when you put somebody in power who is really God-fearing, not people who are religious, so there's a difference between being religious and God-fearing. People who actually fear God, they'll do a better job, because before they'll do anything, they think about the fear of God in them, and that's exactly who Peter Obi is. Now, am I saying that he's going to change everything immediately? Like, no, but it's a gradual process, and I think that's what we need as Nigerians. Peter Obi is he has a great track record. Maybe I would not be too strong on this point if we hadn't seen what he's done before. But I'm strong on it because I see what he's done, and he is the right person. But then again, the corrupt villains, the devils, the wizards, they don't want to allow it. And even though the election had gone on and everything, my goodness, there was a lot of chaos. You know, brutality and everything.
Let's talk about the chaos. How is the chaos affecting the youth of Nigeria?
It is. Like, imagine you are at a point where, like, you are voting and thugs come in and they disrupt everything. I saw a certain woman who was stabbed in the eye.
Yeah, I saw that.
But she still came back
to vote.
That should show you how desperate Nigerians are for change, because I'm sure she was going through hell, but she still came back to vote. There was another picture I saw of a woman who was from her wedding, in her wedding gown, and went to vote. Now, she could have said, you know what, it's my wedding and I don't have time for this. But then she still came to vote. It should tell you how desperate Nigerians are for change. It is serious. Now, I don't want to compare Nigeria to Ghana in terms of, you know, everything that's going on, because Ghana, I'm sorry, but I need to say that Ghana is not being through half of the things, or even a quarter what Nigeria is going through. So I can understand. You know, I grew up in Nigeria. I have not seen a smooth running of light, electricity, water. It's not been. At least in Ghana, we enjoy electricity.
Oh, yes.
Nah,
even the doomsday was not compared to what happened in Nigeria.
But in Nigeria, it is crazy. Like, when I say crazy, I mean it in the highest form of it is crazy. So I can understand how they use, like, when they use say they are tired. And I think all this, like, fire built started from October 2020, when we lost a lot of people at the Lekki toll booth. Now, this is the main reason why I would not vote for APC, because the man who is representing them, he represents, he represents a government who saw to the killing of these people. So how am I going to vote for somebody? That's why I'm disappointed in celebrities, because these people are influencers. You have such a great power, but then you are misleading your followers, telling them to vote for Tinubu. Like, Tinubu's government is Buhari's government. What has Buhari done? Instead of every time killing, today the kidnapping in the north, you hear this. Like, it's been a roller coaster of emotions with these people. But then at a point, you need to put your stomach aside, because this is the future of our children, Charlie. So media, what's happening in Nigeria?
I realize Fowles, the bad guy, has been like supporting Obi and like doing so, like campaigning for change and all that.
Exactly. So Fowles, the bad guy, is a lawyer by profession, but now he's into music, and I think because of his law background, he seems to know a lot about the government. There's one thing that he said that really struck home for me. He said that a lot of us are concentrating too much on the presidential elections. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but then we also need to put our eye on the seats, because even if Peter Obi becomes the president, it is the legislation, the people in seats in parliament, they are the ones who are going to agree for a law to be passed. So as much as we want Peter Obi to be president, we should also pray and hope that his party, people who are representing the party, win in parliament.
But it doesn't look like that. A lot of people from the LPC
LP Labour Party. It doesn't look like that, because the main parties, like I said, is APC and PDP for the longest time. Do you understand? So it's now that, and I'm even surprised though. I think that this man has done exceptionally well, because for you to single-handedly come up with a party and be like, you know what, it's time to move, and people are actually on board. Like, this man right now, I just saw that in Lagos State he won. In Lagos, and Lagos is as huge as Ghana. So yes. So,
but before when he was a governor, he was standing for one of these PDP or APC thing, right? Right?
No. So when he was a governor, he wasn't in APC, or he entered as an independent candidate because he believed that he could. So he was in a part of like a small group of people. So, and he believed, and he did this. I feel like that man, God's hand is really on him. Like, because he knows that he has. Have you listened to his interviews before? He's so passionate. He genuinely wants to help people. And you know this thing that here in Ghana, like, after you have served your term as a member of parliament, you are giving some, I think, ex-gratia or what. In Nigeria, I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. I'll find out. But then he didn't take his.
Yeah, he gave it back to the
Yes,
state.
he didn't take. Like, this is somebody that we need. We need somebody who fears God. That's why I say it's not a religious person. No, there's a difference between being religious and somebody who actually fears God. We need somebody in that kind of position. He actually fears God. That's why he would do. So that's why I'm confident.
Okay.
Of course, he won't take it to the next level, but at least it's a step in the right direction.
Okay. IJOUMA is very passionate about the elections.
I am.
Now let's come back to down here in Ghana.
Yes.
Wode Maya lost his YouTube account and was recently hacked. You know, over 1.2 million subscribers.
Bro, listen, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine. Me, my YouTuber, please, by the way, please follow me on YouTube. My name on YouTube is Sincerely IJ. Please follow me. Like, I give it Glasgows.
Yes.
So I can't imagine me losing my account. I'm not even up to 1,000 subscribers. Yes. So I will just die. Yes. Then a whopping 1.2 million followers.
Subscribers.
Subscribers. Like, that's a lot. Like, when I heard that, I'm like, oh my goodness. But great thing, he
has gotten his account.
But I can't imagine the stress he had to go through.
Yeah, like even just
the panic attacks.
Just being there, whatever the thing that feeds you.
Yeah, because that's the source of livelihood. It's just like you are working somewhere and they sack you. My goodness.
So like, but we knew that. Me personally, when I heard that, I knew that Wode Maya is gonna get the account back because it's Wode Maya.
Right.
Like he has done this. Like there's so many things that shows like that.
Yeah, and the thing is that with him, I think he has an advantage because fine, even if he hadn't gotten the accounts back, if he opens another account, people
he will still get to like 1 million.
Yes, like immediate. Yeah. No, even if he doesn't get a 1 million, he will still get enough subscribers for him to be earning him money because he's built the name. And this sort of encourages me as a YouTuber to not give up because I'm sure there are times where he was like, you know what, I'm tired because I'm not getting the amount of followers or the amount of subscribers that I think I deserve. And yes, I think that it is a sort of encouragement. So I want to use this platform to encourage every small YouTuber out there that it may look like you are not getting, like you are not growing, but
tell them
I promise you, keep going. For me, I was on our way coming. I told you that I've stopped thinking about how much I can make from YouTube. Instead, I look at it as I'm having fun. I'm doing it for my children. I want my children to come and see and all that. So that's what I'm doing.
Guys, IJOUMA has given us all the gist, all the gbasgbos on Big Brother Africa, all the gbasgbos happening in Nigeria right now due to the election. We don't want to talk too much because we want you to right now go to Sincerely IJ's
go to Sincerely IJ, Sincerely IJ,
and go and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this one as well. Like, we are going to be trying to give you gbasgbos every week, once every week with IJOUMA. And like this episode is actually her episode, so I don't need to talk much. It's going
we'll be giving it to you hot. I hope you not hate me, but if you hate me, like I don't give a fuck.
So guys, you know what to do. We bounce. See you next week.
Bye.